Everyone, it's Laura Ann from Laura Ann Lifestyles, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of how I make my product, but I have to keep some secrets. So, what my main product is a salve. It's very thick. All you need is a little teeny bit on your finger. You point to where it hurts. If it hurts lower, you point to where it hurts on the top and just drag your finger down to where it hurts on the bottom. And then that whole area's got CBD and essential oils on it. You rub it in. It lasts a long time. Then I went to making mousses and butters. Here's the mousse. You can see how light and fluffy it is compared to the salve. They both have the same ingredients. This one is just whipped into a more like a butter or a mousse. So I keep having people ask about lotions. I don't make lotions because you have to put water in lotions, and then if you put water in, it's very delicate. You have to put in a mold inhibitor and different preservatives and stuff. I do nothing like that. My products have three main ingredients. They have coconut oil, shea butter, or cocoa butter, or both, and that's my base. Then I have other additives I can do. Um, I have many different kinds of oils that are not solid at room temperature, like shea butter, cocoa butter, and coconut oil. They're solid at room temperature. So there's also ones like avocado oil, hemp oil, flaxseed oil, safflower, jojoba oil. Those are all liquid at room temperature. So I had never used those in my recipes for my salve and my butters. So I thought, everybody keeps asking for lotions, so I will try to make one. And this is what I came up with. Okay, so the edge is not solid because if I even push a little bit, you get more of the, um, it's more like a cream than a salve. That was really cool. And what I had done was put some different oils, avocado oil and safflower oil, very little bit of each, into my salve that I melted. See how I've got the salve is now melted. And then I put a little bit of the avocado and the safflower oil. So it turned out like this. Well, now I want to try doing it with a little bit more of the oils and maybe whipping it and see what I can come up with. So this is kind of experimental, but my products all come out with 100 milligrams of CBD in each. Okay, so I gotta fix that. So my products all have a 100 milligrams of CBD per ounce. So no matter how I melt it and whip it or something like that, it doesn't change it. When I add a tiny bit of the liquid oils, it might go down to 85 or 90 milligrams per ounce instead. But my base is 100 milligrams of CBD per ounce. It's awesome. Still going. Stop. Okay, so what I did was I took a couple tins of the salve and I put those in very hot water so they would become liquid, and this is what I got. So now I have two of those. Water is the enemy of oil. Never take a chance on picking it up and it has a little drop of water into any of your tins or your products. Um, I have never done that because I know not to, but I don't know exactly what it would do. It may not, so it might not solidify like it's supposed to. I don't know, but I don't mess with it. So what I do is I take my melted salve and I beat air into it. I do pulsing to until it cools off. If I did it really fast, it may splash out and hot oil burns. So right now I'm just trying to cool off what I melted. It's starting to solidify. You can see it's clinging to the glass. Yep, it's definitely cooling down. Now I'm going to add some of the liquid oils to this so I can attempt to make more of a lotion or a cream. And those are right here, right beside my stove. I have flaxseed oil, almond oil, avocado oil, safflower oil. I have to look. I'm just going to use avocado and almond oil. I don't know anything about the flaxseed oil, so I'm going to have to look that up to see how it works with other ingredients. So the last one that I made, this one here that looks almost like getting to be more of a lotion but softer. I had put 2 capfuls of the almond oil. This time I want to put more because I want it to become more of a lotion. So there's the 2 that I put in the first one. So we're going to put 1 more of these. So I'm adding 50% more of the almond oil and the avocado oil. I had put 2 capfuls of each one in. So this time I'm matching that by putting 2 capfuls in and then adding 1 more. The good thing about working with these oils, all of it, with my products, I'm going to show you, you can tell that my oils that I melted are starting to get soft, because you can see how it's starting to get hard like it is at room temperature. I can't tip it, and I'm not touching that phone because it'll fall, but it's solidifying. So all I have to do, put the glass back in the water until it melts again, and then start whipping it all over again. So mistakes in this stage aren't bad, because all I have to do is remelt the stuff and then start whipping. I also still have these 2 that are liquid, so I think I'm going to add one of those. That will help. It'll help the part that's starting to get hard and like room temperature, solid. It'll help melt that. So I just added another thing of the melted oils that's very hot to it to help it melt. Okay, so I've got the glass in the water getting re-warmed up so it solidifies, or gets liquid. Now, something I want to show you, this is a tip. Working with oils, no matter what, because you've got the whisk that's covered in oil, I don't waste that. I rub it off on my hands, and I take my hands. I have tendonitis here. I have arthritis and tendonitis, both in this hand. This hand is starting to get tendonitis. I have arthritis since I was 9, so I'm never surprised when it pops up a new type. But my hands are still coated in CBD. So what I do is find the other places that I hurt a lot, like my right shoulder is very bad. And I just take that hand and rub it across until my hand feels like it's not got any oils on it. This hand I would do on this shoulder if I could, but I can't, so it's going on the left shoulder. It's not as bad as the right shoulder, but I'm not going to waste this CBD, and I'm not even done So my hands are going to be covered a couple times, and that's when I will do my neck and my lower back and even my right knee. I never waste it, even if it's on my hands, it gets put. I do not wash it off my hands. I let it soak in. Put it anywhere I hurt. All right, now the oil I had in the water is now ready to be whipped, and we'll see what kind of consistency we get now that I've put 50% more of the avocado and almond oil. I have a special technique that I use with the whisk when I'm spinning it. That has to stay secret. And I come up and I try to clear the top of the glass, because when it spins, the air comes in and pushes the salve up the side of the glass. Just keep cleaning the side of the glass off. Now it's starting to get more like a very soft cream, maybe like the consistency of hair conditioner or shampoo. That's about where it's at right now. I don't want that. I want it thicker than that. Stir it a little bit by hand, make sure everything's all consistent and there's no chunks. Alright, I'll be back because this could take a while. Actually, what I'm going to do, because it's still very warm, I'm going to let this sit. Now it's been whipped for a while. Let it set and get cooled off so I can see what it's going to be like at room temperature. And I will come back and we will see what that is. Come back and find out. This is my newest product, and you're seeing it made for the first time.